So we are back again, Transformers Slag podcast. We had a little bit of a hiccup. Anyone who saw the live stream a couple of days ago, all the craziness that was going on in Eastern Canada with the ice storms. Thank you for your patience, and I'm glad to be back to talk about some Transformer news, and we are back now. It's a Transformer Monday, starting the week of the Transformer world. We got a lot to talk about of Transformer product, a bunch of new things that have popped up, both listings and Rise of the Beast stuff that are starting to show up in retail. So let's jump into that. And the first thing is the listings. So we've been talking about for the past couple of months of whatever is going to be the next Transformers Legacy sub-imprint. We had Legacy Vanilla, the original. We had Legacy Evolution, which is what we're dealing with right now. And next year we're going to have something called Legacy Uni. That's what the listings are putting, but the Uni is obviously going to be something short for something else. Unicron, Universe, United, whatever it might be, we have a Legacy Uni that's going to be our next sub-imprint for our mainline classics-esque kind of Transformer stuff. And we have here two listings today, courtesy of JT Prime 17 for 2024 product. They're two core classes. And it's pretty exciting stuff because the first one we got here is a Tra-Gen Legacy Uni core class Beast Wars Dinobot. We just came off of getting a fantastic Voyager class Dinobot and all of his repaints. And now we're going to be getting a small little core class one, a tiny little dino. We have a whole bunch of core classes that are going on with our traditional Dinobots and getting that combiner team. And of course the Dino King that'll inevitably come from it. But now we're getting a more Beast Wars flavored Dinobot character in the actual Dinobot character. And this is pretty cool. I'm very curious with the limitations of the core class price point, how they'll be able to pull off the transformation. I mean, there's a lot of black magic going on at the current Hasbro and Takara design team, so I'm pretty sure they'll pull off something. But what's also cool about it is I could see them using this as a vehicle to give us the Beast Wars Dinobot character, but also be able to give us, let's say, the 6th Dinobot member of Slash. And I'm not talking about what we have with the Legacy Evolution Combiner team. I'm talking about how we used to have a female Dinobot character named Slash that was kind of like a Velociraptor or some kind of bipedal dinosaur. I'm not a paleontologist, so I apologize if I'm getting that incorrect, but I'm pretty sure they could retool or partial something into that because she was a small character originally when it was a legend scale, and I could see maybe turning Dinobot into her and getting another shot at that female Dinobot character. So that'd be pretty cool. Of course, you're obviously going to get the inevitable Beast Wars Dinobot Grimlock repaint out of it, to join your Voyager scale one. So pretty cool. I dig it. Nice stuff. Has the EAN codes and everything, so it's something we will be expecting in 2024. And we also have another one here, also just as intriguing, a Tra-Gen Legacy Uni Core Class Beast Machines Cheetor. So this is a big deal. I mean, we could argue that this is technically our first Beast Machines character in a long while. I mean, we could say like the red repaint, T-Rex, Dinobots, Legend Leader Class Kingdom Megatron into a Beast Machines character, but that was a straight up repaint, not a brand new tooling from into a Beast Machines character. So we got this one here, a core class. Again, very curious what they're going to do with the limitations of that scale. But again, that Cheetor design was pretty simple. Had many different price points, many different scales at a time when we didn't have a lot of different price points of the same character. I mean, between the McDonald's one, the Mega Scale, and then they did the Night Slash version, and then, of course, the Supreme Cheetor. I mean, he got a whole bunch of different ones. There was even some offshoot fast food stuff, too, outside of McDonald's. I believe it was Red Rooster that also had a mini version of it. So this is something I could see being done at the core class pretty easily, just because of that. And then, of course, years later, the best version technically up to that point was the Don Figueroa Titanium's version. So that's probably the best one. It's not every day that you could say a Titanium's version of a character is probably the best toy that exists. So, yeah, the 6-inch one. But it's cool. I dig it. It's opening up to Beast Machines, and then afterwards, like, what do you repaint? You could do the Night Slash colors, so you could do a black repaint. Probably on the tooling, they'll have different swords, and then the Night Slash version will have different swords compared to the vanilla version that we're talking about here. And then, of course, Bakon 2002 CAT scan repaint. So right there, you got 3 repaints right there. You're good to go for the next couple while with that. But let's talk about also some brand new Rise of the Beast products. So Rise of the Beast is showing up in retail en masse now. Walmart's, Target's, Toys R Us's all over the North American and European globe. And, of course, Japan, too. And stuff is starting to show up for the first time that we're learning about the first time in retail. And so we got to see here for the first time the Battlechangers Scourge. So the Battlechanger price point, we talked about it on the stream just a couple days ago, the Optimus Prime, the Mirage, and the Rhinox. Obviously, we don't have really good images of these yet. People are just finding them in retail and not picking them up and not taking proper photos. But we do know they exist. And now there's a Battlechanger Scourge. These are the ones that transform in simple 7 steps or less, very simple transformations. And a much more cheaper price point for kids that want to engage with the brand, but you don't want to get them something that's the much more expensive, larger price points for some of these characters that would be associated with, let's say, an Optimus Prime or a Scourge. Mirage, I think you have better options. There's other stuff out there. Same thing with Rhinox. That's not going to break the bank. And speaking of Scourge, we also get to see for the very first time, and we knew this one was coming from listings, but now we finally get to see it. The Beast Combiners. So now he's joining the Beast Combiners along with RC and everyone and Optimus and Bumblebee. So we have the Scourge with Scorponok, Predacon Scorponok specifically. So this now opens up the conversation of, so are the Predacons working with the Terracons? Because, Scorponok, we got to see him first as that Target exclusive figure. That's a weaponizer that comes with, of course, his Sand Spear, little weaponizer character, Scorpion with the Scorpion. And now we have a Predacon Scorponok here, and that's literally how it's listed, Predacon Scorponok, that comes with Scourge. So, I understand it's going to obviously probably be a toy-exclusive character in the continuity and not related to the movie itself, but I guess this implies that Predacons work with the Terracons, and they're not just kind of their own thing on the side along with the Maximals and the Autobots. So there's that, and again, it looks pretty cool. Again, Scorpion Tail becomes a weapon, armor. What these Beast Combiners are intended to be is just, again, another kind of fun price point on the side that isn't going to be anything reflective of what we're going to see in the film, but just a different way to take the character, take the product, and put it out there in a different way to engage and play and create all these different price points for retail. And speaking of different price points of retail, so now we have a confirmation of this also. We've found now that both the Jungle Mission 3-packs that were Target exclusives that we talked about, all of those individuals now have been confirmed will be getting individual releases because of what has been found over the past couple of days. Mirage, Wheeljack, and Nightbird, all in original individual deluxe class packaging. So if you are interested in any of these 3-packs, but you only want to get one specific character, you do have that option. What I think I feel now is the whole point of the Jungle Mission 3-packs were they weren't exclusive molds or paintings or toolings. They were just value packs in a lot of ways, because these Jungle Mission 3-packs from Target are $59.99, so it comes to $20 a unit per figure. The deluxes on their own are $24.99. So if you're a completist and you want to get all 6 of these, then the value packs from Target are your best bet. Otherwise, $24.99, you could get Mirage on his own, or Wheeljack on his own, or Nightbird on his own. They're all out there. But again, in my opinion, maybe wait for the Studio series, except for maybe that Mirage. It looks pretty good, though. No bias, of course. But looking pretty good. And the last thing we're going to cover is also seeing for the very first time the Beast Mode Optimus Prime. We knew this was coming because we saw listings of it. We talked about the Beast Mode Bumblebee many, many months ago. And now we have Beast Mode Optimus Prime. He's going to have, the Bumblebee had the eagle that pops out of the chest with the wings. The Optimus Prime here has a lion that pops out of the chest. And with the switch of a flick of this, has these pop-out side shields that are blue, and then some lion claws go over his hands. And again, the lion pops out of his chest. Also comes with his trademark sword axe thing. I think it's going to be more like a sword than an axe this time around, judging by how it looks on the box. Giving me very much so some Lio Convoy vibes. That's probably what they're going for here. They want to just go, well, it's an Optimus that, has a beast mode. Let's go with the Lio Convoy kind of idea instead of just going straight up with the ape idea, because we have Optimus Primal already in this. So pretty cool. I mean, I could see repaints of this too. If you do an extensive like black, red, and yellow repaint, you could get under 3 from the McDonald's promotion. So you got the Lio Optimus Prime from super early Beast Wars development back then when they really weren't sure where they were going. So I'm pretty interested to see if someone's going to do a repaint of this into under 3 at some point, because that would be pretty cool with the pop out lion head and stuff. It almost should happen. That's like a BotCon idea waiting to happen for sure. So the Bumblebee one showed us that it has lights and sounds, and it had 15 different sound effects and phrases and stuff. So chances are this Optimus one is also going to have the same kind of lights and sounds and phrases and everything. And if the Bumblebee is any indication of MSRP, this is also going to probably be $49.99. So check that out too. This one's actually quite intriguing if you ask me. And that's it more or less for the news of new Transformer stuff. Obviously, we got Transformer Tuesday tomorrow. We might get another pre-order, another reveal. We will see. But aside from that, we are back talking on the Transformers Slag podcast. And thank you for your patience for this blackout that we had over the past couple of days. And not any discussion or news for the Transformer world from our end. Take care, guys. We'll talk to you again real soon.